So let's talk about what is Revelation 5. Let's go ahead and just read it. And I'm bringing up Revelation 5 for this reason, because I'm about to play a soundbite from a seer, a prophetic seer, and I'm going to give you his accolades in a minute, but he picks up in Revelation 5. So let's read it. Revelation 5, verse 1. Next I saw in the right hand of the one sitting on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals?" But no one in heaven, on earth, or under the earth was able to open the scroll or look inside of it. I cried and I cried, this is John writing, and because no one was found worthy to open the scroll or look inside of it, one of the elders said to me, "Don't cry. Look, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, has won the right to open the scroll and its 7 seals." Then I saw standing there with the throne, at the throne, and 4 living beings in a circle with the elders, a lamb that appeared to have been slaughtered. And we know that to be Jesus. He had 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are 7-fold spirits of God sent onto all the earth. He came and he took the scroll. Remember this. He came and he took the scroll out of the right hand of the one sitting on the throne. Who is that? God, the Father. When he took the scroll, the 4 living beings and the 24 elders fell down in front of the Lamb. Each one held a harp and gold bowls filled with pieces of incense, which are prayers of God's people. And they sang a new song. "You were worthy to take the scroll and break its seals, because you were slaughtered. At the cost of the blood, your ransom for God, person for every tribe, language, people, and nation." Revelation 5. Terry Bennett is a prophet seer. He actually helps pastor, because I believe his son pastors, I hope I don't get this wrong, but in a church in Tennessee. Now, remember how I keep telling you, make sure who you listen to is traceable. It's very important. When you're hearing prophecy, whether it be old prophecy, new prophecy, or anything that has anything related to encounters, seeing things, all this, first thing I say is, where do they come from? Are they traceable? Who is their spiritual mother or father? Who did they run with? Who did they hang with? What's their background? Terry Bennett is an old seer, is not old in age, but like credibility old. Ran with Bob Jones, Kansas City Prophets, Paul Keith Davis, John Paul Jackson. If you don't know these names, write them down, because you're going to find their teachings very interesting. These people have had a lot of encounters. They are prophets, seers, a lot of throne room encounters. We're talking about A-list prophets from birth, okay? Remember how I said last week, like Samuel, you're either born a prophet seer or you can be anointed to be one. But like Samuel, Paul Keith Davis, Bob Jones, Terry Bennett, the ones I'm talking about, bona fide born prophets as tools for this time to tell us where we're at. 2001, Gabriel appears to Terry Bennett. Now, Terry Bennett is very credible to me because when I've traced him back, he's real good friends with... Sean and I actually got the opportunity to eat lunch with Paul Keith Davis and Amy Davis. He's from Orange Beach, Alabama. I'm from that area. We happened to be in the same area at the same time. Amy Davis and Paul Keith was like, let's just get lunch. Oh, so honored. We ate lunch with them. Lovely people. But Terry Bennett is really good friends also with Paul Keith. So they did a Zoom interview together, and you're going to hear that in just a minute. But I'm going to back it up all the way to 2001. Terry Bennett had an encounter. All right? Now, every single time you hear someone have an encounter, they'll always say, I don't know why me. I don't know why this happened to me. I can't tell you. I didn't do anything special. All of a sudden, I have Gabriel appearing to me. This is what happened to Terry. December 2001, Gabriel came to Terry Bennett. He was given from Gabriel a 21-year time frame. 3 sets of 7 years, starting in 2008, beginning birth pains of the coming of the Lord. of the tribulation. 2008, the first block of 7 years was going to be economic. Well, it was. We had the crash of 2008. The second 7-year block was going to be governmental. We were there. The third 7-year time frame, which we just started in 2022 at Rosh Hashanah, we're now in the third Shemitah 7-year cycle, was going to be religion, but all three of them together, the perfect storm. It was going to involve economic, governmental, and religion. They were going to try to merge all religions together eventually. Well, we would have one religion that we would worship. A world peace, a world dominance. April the 2nd, 2022, Gabriel appears to Terry Bennett again. He tells Terry, this time, points to his Bible when he was actually getting ready to preach in his Tennessee church, April the 2nd, 2022. Points to his Bible that was open to Revelation 5. And as you'll hear in a minute, Terry said, I don't even know why I had it open to Revelation 5. I wasn't going to be preaching on Revelation 5. All of a sudden, my Bible's open and I'm watching Gabriel. I'm having a vision of him pointing me to Revelation 5. And he told me, we are now in Revelation 5. The Lamb has the scroll. That was April the 2nd, 2022. 6 months later, October the 5th, 2022, Gabriel appears to Terry Bennett. Now, he hasn't had an encounter like this since 2001. It has been silent. Those prophecies, all of that, people have done forgotten about his encounter with Gabriel with the 3 7-year blocks. But now here Gabriel is, and he's met Terry again. October the 5th, 2022, Gabriel appears back to Terry and says, the first seal has been popped. Now that was quick. August the 4th,